I jumped off the porch, nose was leaking in snots. Hemp was leaking from the leg, big homie was shot. BG caught a couple in the knife to the top. All my relatives been acting since when niggas was tots. 10 to 10 brought us home, I was happy as fuck. Say that's my brother, motherfuckers, you ain't ride with us. Keep it.
What's good, grind schoolers? It's your boy Robbie. We back in the shop today. It's early Sunday morning, you know what I mean? I'm about to get on this Impala. I'm going to put it back together and take it for a ride because I haven't drove the car since the car's been sitting on all four spring corners or whatever. So I'm gonna take it for a ride and get some shots of it, probably dust it off a little bit so that it looks more appealing, and you know, just get some good footage of the car, man. I don't feel like I've had really good footage of the car just yet. So I want to take maybe some, you know, some photos, maybe a cool little video or whatever, you know what I'm saying, of the car, just a little snippet. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, jump into that. But before we get started, man, I've been racking my brain on this for a while now, and I know I keep saying, you know, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, but you know, I was thinking about it and I kind of feel like I should LS the Impala. I think I should LS the Impala. So let me know in the comment section, should I keep the LT1, should I go LS? So if I do an LS motor for it, it will be an LS2. I've already decided that just because out the box the LS2 is a good motor. It comes, you know, stock 400 horsepower out the Corvette. Obviously that's crank horsepower. We'll beef it up a little bit. They're not too expensive, you know what I mean? They're not as expensive as a LS3 or whatever. So I don't know, but that's my thought. LS2. I thought about an LS7 before. That would be cool to have an LS7 Impala, but that's pretty pricey, you know what I'm saying? It's like 13 grand for an LS crate motor or LS7 crate motor. You could probably find one a little bit cheaper for like 8 grand out of a wreck Corvette or something like that. But if I was to do something like that, I would want a brand new crate motor. So anyways, let me know what y'all think, man. Jump in the comment section. Let me know, should I LS it, should I LT1 it? The LT1 is a good motor. It's already, you know, it runs good, everything's straight in it. But you know, I was thinking about it and running the prices in my head because I do want to rebuild the LT1. Would it be more beneficial just to get an LS2, throw a cam in it and throw it in the car, or you know, build the LT1? But to do the LT1, machine it and do all that stuff is pretty much almost the same price. The only big difference is just switching over all the wiring harness and all that kind of good stuff, which is probably like $800 to $1,000 or whatever it is. But you know, that's my only real dilemma. I won't do it for a while because, you know, this car has been sitting for like a year, you know what I mean, as you guys know. Besides me just driving it, test driving it around the block and stuff like that, blowing off some dust, I haven't really been able to drive the car, drive it. So as you guys know, I want to enjoy the car, so I won't do it for a little bit till everything else is done, like all my other projects and stuff like that, and I can tear into the car and, you know, get it knocked out real quick so I can get back to enjoying it. So it won't be for a while until after the LS1 is built and the El Camino gets its treatment. So but let me know what y'all think about that. Anyways, before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you get a notification every single time we drop another video. And if you like the content, go ahead and share it with a friend. It helps me out a lot. And thank you guys for, you know, like I always say in every video, rocking with your boy, you know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for supporting the channel and everything like that. It means a lot to me, you know what I mean? I'm trying to give y'all, you know, some good content and everything like that. So, you know what I mean? Thank you guys for that. But anyway, let's jump into the video. Let's get this Impala thrown back together. Let's take it out on the road and see what it feels like with all four corners installed and lowered. So let's go ahead and see what the car do. Alright, grind schoolers, this is the inaugural drive after doing all the springs. I'm taking it real slow just because, you know, I'm just being careful, just trying to see, you know, the rub in, make sure, you know, the springs are set good and right. I don't want to push it too hard because, you know, I'm still kind of nervous about the way the spring's set. It sounds like the car is rubbing a little bit over some bumps. So, you know, obviously I'll take a little bit more adjustment. As far as turning, I'm not feeling any rubbing or nothing like that. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as, you know, everything else, it seems to be good. Now, the little vinyl pieces for the trim in the back are like, not set right, I guess you could say. So it's like loose and like torn up. So that's rubbing against the tire. But I think as far as everything else, it should be pretty much good. I might have to go with a little bit thinner of a tire maybe, or skinnier of a tire, or not as wide. But yeah, for the most part, it sounds good. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not trying to push it too hard because, you know, I really don't know about these springs just yet. I'm hoping that they settle and they're not, you know, bad. But as far as turning and stuff, it seems like my turning radius is good. It seems like everything is pretty much copacetic. I'm gonna go over a few bumps, take it slow. There's a nice good rub right there. That was a pretty decent bump though. But yeah, I'm about to get out the car, show y'all what it looked like, and then we'll go from there. And I'm gonna check what the springs look like as well, just so that yeah, I can make sure that they're setting in there good and they're not gonna pop out. I'm sure obviously they're not gonna pop out, but you know, I just want to be sure. So we're about to pull in here and check it out, walk around the car. Hopefully I can get some good drone footage, but you know, it's kind of windy out here, so we're gonna see what we come up with. Alright y'all, excuse the wind, but that's pretty much what the car looks like, man. Out of the garage finally, sitting down nice and low. Hopefully it's not too much wind. Like I said, it's pretty windy out here. I wanted to get some drone shots, but it looked like that's not gonna happen today. I just wanted to see how the car rides over bumps and stuff. I'm taking it real slow. I don't wanna, you know, mess nothing up. But yeah, that's what she looks like, man. Nice and low, sitting down. There is some rubbing. That might be just maneuvering and working with the fenders some more. And then also too, like what I was telling you about it, this vinyl is like cracking and stuff like that. So the tire on the other side especially is really rubbing up against this stuff. But I have to replace this because this is all cracked and broken. So anyways, yeah, I think it looks good though. You know, them springs still kind of make me a little bit nervous, you know what I mean? I keep getting, you know, different answers and stuff, but you know, I don't know if it's setting down in there correctly or not, but whatever, man. We're gonna run with it and continue to keep on driving the car, test driving it, making sure that, you know, nothing is you know, messed up. Like the spring isn't gonna pop out of there or nothing like that. Like I said, I highly doubt it, but you know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's that good old limited slip for you. I thought these cars came with posi, but obviously not. It was only turning one wheel, and so I am happy though that it was turning the wheel a little bit faster than it did last time. I tried to do a burnout, so maybe it just needs, you know, maybe because I lowered it and there's less pressure or something, I don't know. But the car was able to spin the wheels. It is rubbing in the front. So you're still gonna have to do some maneuvering and stuff like that. The back, I'm not really hearing too much rub-a-dub-dub, but the front is rubbing. So like I said, we're gonna have to do some more fender adjustment, and I think it's only rubbing on the left side. So I'm gonna keep on trying to bang out that left side to try to roll it a little bit. The car rides super duper smooth though, still, you know what I mean? Even with it lowered to the ground and stuff like that, it still seems to be riding really smooth. Like I said, I think it's just the left front, which, you know, if you have an Impala, yeah, it's rubbing real good in the front, you know what I'm saying? But like mine is a little bit different just because my car was wrecked and the inner fender is kind of tore up a little bit. So, you know, as you guys have seen in my previous videos, I've been trying to work that out and get it situated. But yeah, for the most part, it seems to be doing pretty good. The car's just cruising, not hearing too much noise or nothing like that. It feels good. I'm just in the neighborhood, you know, for now. Like I said, I'm gonna have to keep driving the car around for a little bit just to get some confidence, build up my confidence enough to be able to drive the car like further, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna try to just drive the car super duper far and on, you know, faster roads just in case, you know what I mean? Car still has a little bit of work to go. It's pretty much straight to go to my next location though. I'll probably just continue to keep working on these fenders and get those situated. But like I said, for the most part, this thing it sounds good. Yeah, we're just making a ton of progress on this car, man. The only thing that needs to be done, like I said, is just, you know, the paint and the exhaust, and then obviously it sound. All right, my bad, y'all. Camera cut off on me. But yeah, so I'm gonna just keep on driving the car around and making sure that, you know, everything is copacetic before I take it to my new house. Yeah, like I said, it feels smooth. I haven't really gotten up past pretty much 30 miles an hour. I'm just kind of cruising around, just because there still is a little bit of work that needs to be done. But I'm just trying to build up my confidence to be able to drive this thing a little bit faster. Like I said, the rear end, it needs some work, it needs some love, you know. And before, you know, the camera cut off, I was kind of trying to tell you, you know what I'm saying, that my car, it was damaged. So if you have a regular Impala that hasn't been damaged with the fenders and stuff, you might not have the rubbing issue like I do, because the one that's not damaged on the right side doesn't seem to be giving me any troubles. So for the most part, I think we're good, man. I'm gonna go ahead and park the car, and then we'll go ahead and continue to keep working on it. But yeah, I'll see y'all in a second. I'm about to park the car, and then you know what I'm saying, I'll talk to y'all a little bit more about, you know, what's gonna go down and what's gonna happen. So I'll get back with y'all in a second. Alright, grind schoolers, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed. It was a beautiful day to take the car out for a spin. I wanted to get drone footage of the car, but it was just entirely too windy, so I didn't get to do that. That was my first time being able to drive the car with all four corners lowered. I was able to obviously drive it when it was the front was lowered but not the back, so that was my first time. It was actually pretty cool, pretty smooth. Everything went pretty well, so I'm happy, I'm satisfied. I still have some work to do on that front left corner so that the fender doesn't rub, but that one is indeed rubbing. So everything else, I haven't really heard any rubbing on any of the rest of the wheels or anything like that, besides, like I said, on the back passenger where that vinyl is like hanging down or whatever. So we'll address that. We'll probably have to take that trim piece off and then see what it does after that. And then yeah, so we'll just go ahead and hit some more bumps and continue to keep test driving and seeing how it's gonna go. So I'm gonna just continue to take my time with it, continue to keep doing what I gotta do, and, you know, yeah, just try to get this thing done. So anyways, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell notification so you get a notification every single time we drop another video. And always remember, work hard so you can live free.